Class 12th subject physics, second chapter mechanical properties of fluids. From this chapter, let us see the construction and working of mercury barometer. The instrument that measures atmospheric pressure is called as a barometer. It is in the form of a glass tube completely filled with mercury and placed upside down in a small dish filled with mercury. Then the length of glass tube is about 1 meter and its diameter is about 1 centimeter. As this glass tube is placed upside down in that dish, the level of mercury in the glass tube lowers as some quantity of mercury spills in the dish. Then a gap will be created between the surface of mercury in glass tube and the enclosed end of the glass tube. That is, this gap will be created due to the level of this mercury inside this tube lowers since some quantity of mercury spills, it enters into the dish, and therefore that gap will be created there between the closed end of that glass tube and the level of the mercury. Then this gap does not contain air as it is filled with mercury vapor. That is, it will contain mercury vapor, and this gap is called as Torseli's vacuum. The pressure at the upper end of the mercury column inside that tube is 0, that is, pressure at point A will be equal to 0, that is, Pa equal to 0. Now let us consider a point C on the mercury surface in the dish and another point B inside the tube at the same horizontal level as that of point C. Here point B and C will be at same horizontal level, and therefore the pressure at point C is equal to atmospheric pressure P0 because it is open to the atmosphere. As the points B and C are at the same horizontal level, therefore the pressure at point B must be equal to pressure at point C, and therefore we have written here PB equal to PC. Now if point B is at a depth h, if this point B is at a depth h below this point A and rho is the density of mercury contained in that tube, then the pressure at point B will be given as PB equal to PA plus H rho G. So that will be the pressure due to this mercury barometer. Let us consider another instrument which is called as open tube manometer. Open tube manometer for the measurement of pressure. So the manometer consists of a U-shaped tube which is partly filled with a low density liquid such as water or kerosene. So this is the U-shaped tube which will be partly filled with a liquid with low density such as water or kerosene. Then this gives the large level difference between the level of liquid in the two arms of that manometer. So if you consider this U tube, the level in this arm is up to point C, while the level of liquid in this open arm is up to point A, and therefore this will be the level difference between these two arms, and therefore it will happen only when a low density liquid is filled in the arms of that manometer. Then one of the arms of the manometer is kept open to atmosphere and the other is connected to a container D. So other arm towards that point C is connected to the container D, of which the pressure P is to be measured. So we have to measure the pressure of that container D with the help of this manometer. Then the pressure at point A is the atmospheric pressure, as that arm is open to atmosphere. Let it be P0. And let us consider another point B in the same open arm of the manometer at the same level as that of point C. So in this diagram, points B and C will be at the same level in two different arms, and hence we have PB is equal to PC. So in this case, both these pressures, that is at point B and at point C, will be equal, since point B and C are at the same horizontal level. So this is equation number 1. Now the pressure at point B will be given as, the pressure at point B is given as PB equal to P0 plus H rho G, so where P0 will be the atmospheric pressure. Now according to Pascal's law, the pressure at point D, that is the container, must be equal to pressure at point C, and let this pressure be P. Therefore, putting this condition from equations 1 and 2, we will get, so as PC equal to PD, but already we have seen that PC equal to PB, and therefore PC must be equal to PB must be equal to PD, that is equal to P, and therefore the equation will be P equal to P0 plus H rho G, equation number 3. This equation number 3 gives the gauge pressure.